very easy for every foreigner to
Meet
do business.
Kinsley Aziz, a businessman from Cameroon. In 2007, he started work as a trader in Guangzhou. The city was a gold mine.
And whatever thing you want from Guangzhou, it's always easy to get, to lay hands on. And there is if you want to buy shoes, for example, there is a market only for shoes. You want to buy clothes, there is a market only for clothes. You want to buy ceramic tiles, there's a market only for ceramic tiles, making it more easy for foreigners to get access to these markets.
From building materials to clothing, Kinsley is supplying Africa with what it needs. All these are very popular.
Yeah, these are popular with all designs.
These suits are his label. They've become one of the most popular brands in Cameroon. Kinsley has become a leader in the African business community in Guangzhou, and he has put down roots. He met his future wife in northwestern Shanxi province, where they married, moving to Guangzhou in 2007 to set up a business. But it hasn't always been easy, especially at the beginning, when he was still learning Chinese and getting used to the culture.
And secondly, the language barrier to be able to communicate with the family fluently, it was a little bit difficult. And then the Chinese food, it was very, very difficult for me to accept.
At the very beginning, my family and friends rejected our marriage. Cultural differences and the distance between China and Africa was daunting.
But their love was strong. Kinsley got used to Chinese culture and Wang Shong won over her family and friends. Now they have 2 children, but even that hasn't been easy.
Sometimes people ask my son why he is so black. I want him to be proud. I tell him, you're the color of chocolate, while some other children are the color of milk.
Despite Kinsley's success, not every mixed marriage family in Guangzhou is doing so well. For the children, it can be hard, especially if the father doesn't have a stable job and a life in the city. Xinghan runs a counseling center that serves the foreigners and local Chinese. In this community, it's known as Little Africa, and many of the families are mixed.
Generally, China has an open visa policy. Anyone who is eligible can apply for permanent residency. Our policy is not country-specific, but based on economic criteria.
Many Africans in Guangzhou have to renew their visa every few months. A foreigner married to a Chinese can only apply for permanent residency after they've lived in China for 5 years. Kinsley is now applying for his Chinese green card, but he doesn't know whether he will get it.
Generally, China has an open visa policy. Anyone who's eligible can apply for a permanent residency. Our policy is not country-specific, but based on economic criteria.
Another problem is the Chinese hukou, a household registration system. Xinghan points out that the hukou system denies children of mixed marriages the same access to medical care and schooling that residents have. Xinghan has put these problems and others like them in a report he has prepared for the local government. A growing number of African immigrants are marrying Chinese. They work hard to fit in, but still face many problems: visas, access to social welfare, and access to education for their children. Social workers like Xinghan expect the Guangzhou authorities and local community to do more to welcome these people who want to call China home. In my next and final report on this topic, we will look at the government response. Wu Lei, CCTV, Guangzhou.